Hi, and welcome to the pit. My name's Lundy Hill. Thanks for checking out my video, where I give my personal investment tools and techniques for trading stocks, futures, and crypto. This is not investment advice. I am not a financial advisor, and past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. Today I want to talk about Ethereum support and resistance levels. I use classic technical analysis tools to predict or make my predictions for where I think markets are going. Today we're going to chart Ethereum cash market with key support and resistance zones. And they are zones. They aren't exact buy and sell points, but they are zones where you look for other triggers to be a buyer or a seller of this market. Here is the Ethereum cash market via trading view. It's 4-hour bars. We're going to check out the recent history. This is early July to early August. We haven't updated this chart yet. That will be at the end. Here you can see that price in July dropped dramatically at the beginning of July. It dropped from about 3,500 down to about 2,800, where it found support, and then it has a clearly defined double bottom down there, and it bounces up to the resistance zone at about 3,100. And I have these resistance zones marked as June 6th and June 16th. They're really July 6th and July 16th. Sorry about that. Anyway, back to this chart. At 1, we can see that price formed a micro cup and handle pattern. This is the IBD cup and handle pattern, which they use over weeks and months. I use it over days and hours, actually. There at 1, we can find that price rallied back up to the resistance, formed a little handle to the right, and then it finally broke through. Now let's zoom in on that level, and we see that after the breakout at 1, well, 1 is the handle, we see that price had some sufficient follow-through, breaking through the 30.85 level all the way up to 31.80, so 100 and some odd dollars. Then 2 is a test of that level, and it can break through that low. I mean, it can break through the support point, and the support point still holds. There's no real follow-through below that 30.85 support and resistance zone. And then at 2A, we see a wide range bar back up above the resistance zone, and that's the continuation of the breakout. So we know we're looking at a valid, we know we found a valid breakout with possible further up move to come. And that's exactly what we get. Price rallied $400 over the next few days to mid-July, forming a rough head and shoulders pattern at the 35.20 down to the 33.60 zone. And this head and shoulders pattern, which is marked, failed. We can see there after July 19th that price rallied strongly off the 3,400 level all the way up to the head resistance level of 35.20, actually a little bit higher than 35.20. It touches that point 2 times, and then it fails dramatically. So let's pull back out and check that out. Actually, it touched it 3 times. We can see the 1, 2, 3 at the top of the chart, and it falls below the resistance level and has some dramatic wild gyrations. And then price eventually drops down at 3 and breaks that July 16th support dramatically. So how low will price go from there? If you got short here, where are you looking to buy? Well, you go back to the July 6th support and resistance down there at the 3,100 level, which is also a key even number. I'm a very big fan of the even numbers. And price drops right back down to it. If you took profits, maybe you even went long. And if you did go long, where would you take profits from that? Well, you go up to the next resistance level, which is marked as June 16th support and resistance. They're at around 33.50 zone. And price goes right back up to that level. And there it forms another head and shoulders top. This is not marked, but It's pretty well defined there, with the neckline coming up from the lows in late, probably July 26th, 27th, and to the lows of July 29th or 30th. Now this one works. Price breaks out, has a test of that resistance in the neckline, and then promptly drops right back down to that support zone at 5. And what does it do from there? There it is. Price rallies off that support zone, but not very much, only $200. And then you have what my father used to call a yum-yum break. That is a wide range, low close break of prior valid support zone. And that broke the $3,100 level. And my father would say this is what's called payday. Of course, past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. So price broke through that. If you got short there at around 33,050, you have a clear stop above that wide range bar of 150, and price so far has dropped almost $200, which is 8 or 9%. So that's a nice trade. Thanks for watching. This has been The Pit. My name's Lundy Hill. I'm a lifelong trader. I used to be in the bond pit back in the 80s and the 90s. I'm a commodity trading advisor. I was a commodity futures broker for 30 years. I just closed that down. Now I'm an independent trader. I hope you liked this. If you did, please like and subscribe. And let me know what you liked. Let me know what you'd like to see. Thank you so much.